friends, welcome to my channel Subroto's English. In this channel, you will learn all the English grammar topics explained by me in very easy words. If you like these videos, then obviously press the like button and subscribe the channel as many times as possible, and share also if you want. And if you have any comment to do, please do it after each and every video. Today's topic is finite verb and non-finite verbs. Hopefully you would love this topic, and if you love this topic, then please press the like button and share the video as many times as possible, and obviously subscribe my channel. Hello friends, today's topic is finite verb and non-finite verb. First, finite verb. Finite verb is a type of verb which changes its form when we change person, number and tense of the verb. First of all, look at this set of examples. First one, I write a letter. Here the verb is write, which is written in present tense. Second sentence, he writes a letter. In second sentence also the tense is present. But look at the difference in both the sentences. From first sentence, the subject is I. I is the first person. And in the second sentence, the subject is he. He is the third person. So when we change the person, then we can see the change of the verbs also. Write is becoming writes. S is added. In the third sentence, we can see they wrote a letter. We have changed the tense. We have written this sentence in past tense. Now here also you can see we have changed the form of the verb in the third sentence. So write is becoming writes and wrote in both the sentences. So it proves that finite verb changes its forms when we change the person, when we change the number, he and they, singular and plural, and when we change the tense of the verb. Now we will come to the non-finite verb. Second part, non-finite verb. In non-finite verb, there is no change in the verb. Look at this set of examples. They want to talk to me. In the first sentence, they want to talk to me. And in the second sentence, they wanted to talk to me. You can see there are two types of verbs in both the sentences. In first sentence, you can see want, and in the second sentence, you can see wanted. So when we change the tense, we have seen the verb form is also changing. Want is becoming wanted, but this is not non-finite verb. This is finite verb, as I have explained before. But look at the second part of this sentence. They want to talk to me. Look at this particular verb talk, which is added with to. And in the second sentence also, they wanted to talk to me. We have changed the tense, but we have not changed the form of the verb over here. To talk has remained as to talk. So this type of verb is known as non-finite verb. Now there are three types of non-finite verb, as you can see I've written: infinitive, gerund and participle. Infinitive means to plus verb. As in this example you have seen to plus talk, and in the next sentence also to plus talk. There is no change. So this type of non-finite verb is known as infinitive, where you can add to the verb and there will not be any change in the tense of the verb. Now look at the second set of examples. Here the third set of examples, second set of non-finite examples. Swimming is Rohan's hobby. Look at the second sentence, swimming was Rohan's hobby. So here also we have got two sets of verbs in two sentences. One is swimming, another is. In the second sentence, one is swimming, another is was. So we can see when we have changed the tense of the verb, we can see is has become was. So this is finite verb because it is changing its form. But look at the first part, swimming remains as swimming. Even we have changed the tense of the verb, swimming has not become swamming. It is remained as swimming. So swimming is not changing its form. We can say this is an example of non-finite verb, but which type of non-finite verb, that we will identify. First, look at this gerund, noun plus verb. It is looking like verb. Swim is a task that is done, so it is obviously a verb. Now if you ask what is Rohan's hobby, then you get the answer swimming. So when you are getting answer by asking question what, that gives you noun obviously. So swimming looks like verb but acts like noun. So when the verb is noun plus, when the verb is noun, then obviously it is known as gerund. And when in this next sentence also you can see there is no change, as I have told, in non-finite verb there will not be any change. Now look at the fourth set of example, third set of non-finite verb example. Arjun threw a flying object. The villagers saw the burned house. Now in the first example you can see the noun is object over here. What did Arjun throw? Arjun threw an object. Now which type of object? A flying object. Now when a noun is described, obviously this is an example of adjective, because we know that noun is described by adjective. Now this particular word looks like verb, flying, an act, but it acts like an adjective. So when the verb looks like an adjective, obviously it is known as participle, adjective plus verb. So in gerund we have understood the verb will be acting as noun. In participle the verb will act as an adjective. Now look at the next sentence. The villagers saw the burned house. Now what has the villagers seen? The villagers saw house. Which type of house? Burned house. Now this particular noun is described by the word burned. Now when the word is described a noun, this is called an adjective. Now look at this particular word burned. Burned is an example of verb, because we know the third form of the verb burn, B-U-R-N, is burned. So obviously this is a verb, but it acts like an adjective. So this is also an example of participle, because we know participle means adjective plus verb. So these are the three types of non-finite verbs: infinitive, gerund and participle. Infinitive means to plus verb, gerund means noun plus verb, and participle means adjective plus verb. Now if you go deep into this particular topic, participle, you will find there are two types of participle: present participle and past participle. Now what is present participle? Present participle will just look like gerund. Gerund means obviously ing will be added to the verb. And look at the present participle, this will also look the same, fly plus ing, flying. So there will be no there will be no basic difference between gerund and participle, but gerund will act as noun, participle will act as an adjective, but they both will look like same, ing won't. But look at the second example of participle over here. Third form of the verb has been used. So obviously this is an example of past participle. Look over here, third form of the verb. So what are the two participles, two kinds of participles? Present participles and past participles. Present participle will be ing word, and past participle will be third form of the verb. So in this way we have come to the conclusion of this particular topic today: finite verb and non-finite verb. On recapitulation, finite verb changes its forms when there is change of the person, number and the tense. You can easily see it. I have already explained the two changes over here. And non-finite verb, there will be no change at all, even if you change the tense of the verb. There are three types of non-finite verbs: infinitive, gerund and participle. Infinitive, there will be to plus verb. Always remember, in the second part also we have written to plus me, but me is not a verb, so don't get confused. Always look at the verb after to, then that will be called as infinitive. Now next example, gerund, it will act as noun, but it will look like verb, and participle, it will act as adjective, but it will look like verb. And there are two types of participles: past participle and present participle. Past participle will be third form of the verb, look like third form of the verb, and present participle will be ing word with the help of ing word of the particular verb. So in this way we have finished today's topic. Hope you like this. So if you like this, obviously don't forget to press the like button and subscribe the channel if you have not subscribed yet. Thank you.